EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Coming left is Kamara. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
A give to Kamara running right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They run. It's Kamara. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Again to Elliott. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And that'll set them back 5. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Check, 47. I'm coming for you. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Saints will have the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Ball carrier.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
And out. It's 4th down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He's got Burton here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Toss play, Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Complete.
A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Complete.
7 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Blake Jarwin.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A first down carry by Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's one of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This to Jarwin. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Check, 47. Squish, double.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Come on, QB, come on.
And again, it's Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
1st down, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
You got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A 10th carry for Kamara. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
3rd down.
Now Breeze. And he finds Cook. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Emmanuel Sanders. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown.
Complete to number 17.
Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Check, 47. Ready?
Final play of the half. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
They run it again with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Complete to James.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
Breeze going to throw. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. This one into the hands of Burton. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Alex Anzalone.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Check, 47. I got.
To throw is Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
31 yards.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
7-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Prescott from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Blake Jarwin, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Back now in Arlington. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
3 and out. 4th down.
The Saints do snap him. It's Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Brings up 4th down.
Brees going to go on 4th down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
New Orleans.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Murray, the ball.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's Brees to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So Brees is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on 4th down. Brees now. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brees leaves this one with Kamara, and he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Kamara tackled at the 25-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Kamara on the
tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
The tackle
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A give. This is Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just...
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
16-yard line.
One last shot now for Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.